The federal legislature in Nigeria is considering a landmark legislation that will empower states to set up its police force. This is coming after years of agitation to restructure and decentralize powers to enable states to tackle existential security challenges which the current policing system has been unable to address. But will it solve the problem? AIT news correspondent Adawa Nanye looks at both sides of the issue.
Each part of Nigeria is currently experiencing one form of insecurity or another. And when it happens, whether in the Northwest, North Central, Southeast, or the Niger Delta, the blame goes to the president, even though there are governors who are also known as chief security officers of their states. This is where there have been unending debates for the creation of state police in Nigeria to tackle frequent cases of mass kidnapping and terrorism. The proponents believe the centralized nature of policing in Nigeria is to be blamed for the woeful security failures. This has been the leading position of regional socio-political groups such as Afenifere, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, and the Middle Belt Forum.
The decision on whether to maintain the current police structure or allow states set up complementary policing units comes with its pros and cons. From a federalist point of view, and in the face of the dire security issues confronting most states, it is a necessity. But critics who want the existing system to remain have their concerns.
Oh, you are talking of state police now. Yeah, very attractive. But sir, I beg you. Take over Nigerian police force. There is no federal government police. And we are aware. There is no federal government police. There is a Nigerian police force which shall be the only force in Nigeria. That force shall be administered, organized, and supervised by the Nigerian Police Council. Who are the members of the Nigerian Police Council? The president only as the chairman, the Inspector General of Police, the Chairman Police Council, and the 36 state governors. So, sir, you are in charge of the police. But what happened? That body, unlike National Security Council, and never meets.
For this retired U.S. Army captain, Bishop Johnson insists on a holistic approach to decentralizing the existing structure of the force if Nigeria must win the war against violent crimes across the country.
This state policing thing, where decentralization of state police, from my own perspective that I'm talking about, should not be something that we do in isolation. It has to be something that has to come as part of a comprehensive package that will decentralize a lot of the functions of the federal government and send them to the states. So that way the states are not bound in terms of revenue generation.
But there are also concerns due to some historical antecedents of local policemen in some places in the past, as Buhari Yusuf explains.
And don't also forget, the national police in Nigeria are largely localized. Their posting procedures are always within their regions. So in a way, they are quasi-state police. If you are talking about the knowledge of the geography, the knowledge of the ambience, they have a lot. I remember during Eradua's regime, there was crisis in Plateau. And when an inventory of police in Plateau were taken, 89% of them were indigenous of Plateau State.
Nigeria's southwest state of Ondo may be an example that state police could actually work if properly structured and funded. The Amotekun Corps, spearheaded by late Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, has been credited for preventing crimes, especially by nomadic armed groups, and ensuring the sprawling forest of Ondo does not become a den for the criminals as it is in other places. Besides, most governors are known to fund existing police commands in their states, providing equipment support and logistics, an indication that policing is more of a local issue than a federally administered problem. Ada Ononi, AIT News, Abuja.